In this lecture we learn about the chimneys. So this is the section of the chimney, and it is in circular in its base or cross section, and this is subjected to, this figure illustrates that chimney which is subjected to the wind force. So wind force is acting like this from right to the chimney in this manner. So these are the, of course if you see the sketch you can understand, these are the tall structures which are subjected to, as I have shown here, the wind pressure. So the base of the chimney are subjected to, as it is subjected to wind pressure from sides of this, and the bottom or the chimneys, the base of the chimneys are subjected to bending moment due to this horizontal wind force. And this bending moment at the base produces definitely a bending stress. So when we find out the what the stresses are acting at the base of the chimney, definitely there will be two different stresses there. One is a direct stress and as well as the bending stress. So the base of the chimney is also subject to direct stress. That means two different stresses will be acting at the base of the chimney. There one is direct stress and the other one is bending stress. As we already know that the direct stress is about this, for this the one which is acting at the base of the chimney is the weight of the chimney by the area of the base. So this we give the notation as W by A. So the bending stress which we note with the notation we give as sigma B, and that is m by I is equal to this, m by I is equal to sigma B by Y. This is a simple bending equation. It is a simple bending equation. So in the simple bending equation, this m is moment, bending moment, and I is the I we know that depends, this I depends on the section of the base, and sigma B is the bending stress, and Y is the distance to the CG. And here sigma B is equal to m by I into Y. So m by, we can write it as sigma B as m by I by Y. So m by Z. So where Z is I by Y. So Z is the modulus of section, and m here in this equation it is the bending moment due to horizontal wind force. Now we find out from the chimney figure the wind force. So what the wind force F is acting in the horizontal direction on the surface of the, as the wind is acting like this in the horizontal direction. Of course base of the chimney are subject to direct and bending stresses, but here this face of the chimney is affected, or it is subjected to the wind horizontal force. Wind force F acting in the horizontal direction surface of the chimney is that force is equal to, of course, load into area we write force into F is equal to K into P into A. So here K is the coefficient of wind resistance, which definitely depends on the shape of the area which is exposed to wind in the chimney. So that means it depends whether the shape of the area may be a rectangular, or that means the chimney may be a rectangular, or it may be a square or a circular. Usually these three shapes will be with of the rectangular, square and circular shapes of the chimneys will be usually constructed practically. So this K is the coefficient which depends on the shape of the area which exposed to what is exposed to the wind, and P is the intensity of the wind pressure. Of course A is the area of the projected portion of the surface exposed to the wind, and this area is of course D into H for circular chimneys. Here this D is the diameter of that, and H is the height of the chimney. And if it is a rectangular or square, B into H for the rectangular or square chimneys, we take the formula for the calculation of the area, which is required in turn to find out the wind force F. And next is, of course, here I have given you the details of it. B is equal to width of the chimney exposed to wind, and H is the height of the chimney, and the wind force F will be acting. And as we learnt in the retaining walls, here also the wind force F will be acting at half of the height of the chimney, that is at h by 2. So therefore the moment of F at the base of the chimney m is equal to F into h by 2. This is the way how we find out for the moment how much it is acting on the how much it is subjected to moment. M is equal to F into h by 2. F is the horizontal force which is acting due to the wind, and h is the height of the chimney. So this is about the formula or the moment how we calculate for the chimneys. So how to calculate these, we we know by taking an example problem. An example problem, that is, determine the maximum and minimum stresses at the base of an hollow circular chimney of 20 meters height with external diameter 4 meters and internal diameter 2 meters. The chimney is subjected to a horizontal wind pressure of intensity 1 kilonewtons per square meters. The specific weight of the material of chimney is 22 kilonewtons per cubic meters. This is about this, that's all. So it is given that we have to find out in this the maximum and minimum stress at base of, this is an hollow circular chimney. So external and internal diameters of the chimney, circular chimney, hollow circular chimney are given, and also the wind pressure intensity is given as 1 kilonewton per square meter, and the specific weight of the material of the chimney also is given as 22 kilonewtons per cubic meter. So the given, what are given are h is equal to 20 meters, and external dia, that is a capital D, is 4 meters, internal dia small d is 2 meters, and wind pressure P is equal to 1 kilonewton per square meter, and specific weight of chimney is W is equal to 22 kilonewtons per cubic meters. So first of all we find out what is the weight of the chimney. So weight of the chimney, W is equal to rho into G into volume of the chimney. So weight density, so to find out this, weight density into rho into G is weight density into volume of the chimney. So W into, so this we find out as W into area of cross section into height. So W is given in the question as 22 kilonewtons per cubic meters into area of this, because it is a hollow circular chimney, circular cross section. So the area is pi by 4 into capital D square minus small d square. As we are finding out here volume, it is multiplied by the height of the chimney, that is h. Of course for 1 meter, so we take it as definitely 1. And now coming to the simplification part, 22 into pi by 4 into 4 square, that is external dia 4, internal dia 2 meters, 4 meters. So 4 square minus 2 square into height of the chimney is given in the question as 20. So if we simplify this, 4146.9 kilonewtons. Now we as we know that to find out the stresses, we have to find out direct stress and also the bending stresses. So first we find out the direct stress at the base of the chimney, that is sigma O is equal to W by A. So that is a weight we already found here, weight of the chimney, the last step, that is 4146.9 divided by area is again pi by 4 into 4 square minus 2 square. 4 is the external diameter and 2 is the internal diameter. So this comes to, after simplification, for 440 kilonewtons per square meter. So wind force F is equal to, we know the formula that wind force F is equal to K into P into A, where K is the coefficient of the force, wind force. So K is equal to, as already we know that this K, this coefficient depends on the shape of the base of the or shape of the exposed face of the chimney. So here it is a circular. So K is equal to, for the circular one it is 2 by 3, as the section is circular. So A is the K into P, in that A is the projected area of surface exposed to wind. So area is definitely D into H. Exposed means definitely it is an external diameter, that is 4 meters into height is 20. So this comes to 80 square meters. Now we can find out through these values. F is equal to K into P into A. So F is equal to, K is 2 by 3 as it is a circular section, into P is given in the question as 1. P is given as 1 kilonewton per square meter. It is 1 into area, the uh, before step we have taken 80, so that is 53.33 kilonewtons. And also we have to find out the bending moment at the base. M is equal to, we know that this is the F into H by 2. So this is F is 53.33 into 20 by 2. So this is the bending moment and this is the force. Now what we have to find out, actually we have to find out the uh, maximum and minimum stresses we have to find out at the base of the chimney. So for this, the bending stress is sigma b. So the bending stress, we know the formula as m by z. So where z is the I by y, and here I is equal to, as it is a hollow circular section, pi by 64 into d to the power of 4 minus small d to the power of 4, and y is d by 2. So pi by 64, I is equal to pi by 64 into 4 to the power of 4 minus 2 to the power of 4. This comes to, if we simplify this, 11.78 meters to the power 4. So y is, external diameter is 4 meters. So it is 4 by 2 is 2 meters, and z is equal to I by y, and I we have find out here already, 11.78 by y is 2, 11.78 by 2, after simplification 5.89 cubic meters, and that is a bending stress is now m by z. So m is, in the previous steps we have found 533.3 and z is 5.89 here. So this comes to, after simplification, 90.54 kilonewtons per square meters. So if you want to find out maximum and minimum stresses, maximum stresses are direct stress plus bending stress, it gives you maximum stress intensity, that is 440 direct stress, and in previous steps we have found this, and the bending stress is 90. So as it is a maximum, plus we have to take positive value 90.54, we are getting it as 530.54 kilonewtons per square meters. So this is compression, and sigma minimum is equal to sigma O, that is direct stress, minus bending stress, that is 440 minus 90.54. This also comes positive, that is 349.46 kilonewtons per square meter. So this is also compression value. So these are the maximum and minimum intensities of stress which are produced or which are subjected at the base of the chimney.